pose. What is he doing there? What is that? Oh, nails. He's doing his nails. Oh, well, they look nice, folks. They look nice. All right, dining in Brazil, that was so weird. It's truly a family affair. The larger the party, the better the experience, and that's probably going to be a huge party now because, of course, the Olympics in Rio. Here to tell us about the proper etiquette in Brazil is Miss Manners herself, Sheila Keys.
Good morning,
Sheila,
Dave. Nice to meet you.
Good to have you. Hey, before we get to that, you have someone you're cheering on tonight in the Olympics.
Yes, a very exciting day for our family back in the UK. My cousin's grandson, Daniel Goodfellow, is representing Great Britain in the diving this evening.
All
yes,
right,
so we're all rooting for
let's all cheer on Daniel.
Great Britain today. Yes,
the jolly good fellow Daniel.
Yes,
all right,
indeed.
so obviously a lot of Americans are in Brazil right now, and if maybe you're one of them who's going to be going to check out the Olympics over the next few weeks. How different is it there in terms of etiquette versus here in the U.S.?
Well, Brazil, having that Portuguese influence, they tend to dine and eat in the European style. So, you know, there's the American style of dining, and then there's the European style of dining.
Like we just shove food like in our face with our hands.
Whereas in Brazil, you can start a meal at 2 o'clock in the afternoon and can still be eating at 10 o'clock at night because they keep bringing out more and more courses. So, you know, so you end up, as we would say in the UK, totally pogged. You know, it's a lot of food. Yes.
All right, so when you're going out to eat in Brazil, you're saying, you know, here in the US, we're used to calling for reservations.
Right.
Is that not necessarily the case there?
It all depends. In some restaurants, you do need a reservation. You know, if it's a very high-end reservation, you just can't walk in, sit down, and take a seat. But in general, like in Rio and places like that, where it's pretty laid back, just walk in. It's pretty casual. You know, flip-flops on. You know, you don't have to get all dressed up. So. Yeah, but if you want to go somewhere that's really expensive, I would definitely call and make a reservation.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they're all going to be packed now with so many people there. All right, one interesting thing that's different here in the U.S., we almost always, when we're eating out or eating at friends, we eat to the point where we're full and you're like, oh, I'm so full, I couldn't have another bite. But you say, don't say that in Brazil.
You don't say that in Brazil. You say, I'm satisfied, because saying you're full could also mean you're insulting your host, because being full, when you say you're full, it could imply that they've cooked a heavy meal. So, you know, and they don't want to cook you a heavy meal. They want to cook you a meal that you're going to enjoy. So just say you're satisfied. That was very satisfying, and thank you so much.
See, here in the U.S., we're just the opposite. We're like, we want to be stuffed, so we have to put on stretchy pants afterwards. All right, what about a dress etiquette?
Well, Rio is so laid back that, you know, flip-flops, sandals, all of that is pretty much okay. If you go to some of the other bigger cities, you know, where there's more of the business centers, then you would dress in a suit, maybe just like you are today, you know, so you look quite spiffy and smart.
Thank you.
Yes.
The spiffy part may be true, not the smart part. And like happy hour specials, they, you know, they do similar happy hours that we do here in the U.S.
Yeah, they do. Although on, say, beachside, they would start earlier in the day, and in the bigger cities later in the evening once business has been concluded for the day. So, you know, every country has their different ways, and Brazil is the same, you know, but UK all the way today.
Daniel Goodfellow is the name, right?
Yes, Daniel Goodfellow.
All right, we're going to cheer on him tonight in the diving competitions.
Thank you so
well, thanks
much
for being on.
No,
and
thank you.
If
nice
you're lucky enough to be going to the Olympics in the next few weeks, now you know how you need to behave.
Indeed.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Rachel.